because we are super early.
Hello. Hi.
Because why not? We can always go live early, can we?
I don't know.
I'd rather be early than late than like some fake beard bastard. I'm not pointing fingers to nobody, by the way. Pointing out the obvious, if you know what I mean.
It's a potato, darling. It's a
I
potato,
just reading
darling.
a post today, a really nice fancy Ceratopelma from Spider. So,
Hello, subscribers. How are they?
So I'm gonna quickly repause that one and see what's happening afterwards.
How much hair comes off?
Is that one of yours, Hannah?
Yeah.
This is my new dog.
The new dog. Yeah.
My new dog.
Why do you have a new dog?
There's a lot of that going around.
Not anymore.
Thank you, Silver Ribbers.
Oh, thank you.
Call your names. Yeah, thank you, Rebecca. Yeah, it's all starting. It's all slowly going together, slowly but surely. I just need to go into habit of putting stock on website because I just look at the stuff what we have, what I have in the shed, and I'm like, oh, you're pretty, I can't sell you. Oh, you're pretty, I can't sell you.
And I actually said that he's going to be banned from inventory soon if he doesn't stop that.
She did say that, but I also said good luck with fucking that.
Good luck with fucking that. I should take it all from you.
I'll repeat. Good luck.
Good luck. I will just take it all. I'll put it all pictures up. It'll be done on. Hey, Rob.
You'll be sitting for about 10 hours putting stock on, and you'll still
Not really, because I'll be doing it from here.
From what?
Here. And you will get nothing about it. Huh?
I was really hot there. How are you going to do it from there? Do you know what's in the shed?
Yep.
Oh.
I know where everything is, what's in the shed, where they're kept.
You don't know because every time you've been here, you either killed the spiders or you just fucking didn't know where the fucking shit is.
I know where everything is, and I did not kill a single spider.
No.
You've seen only half of what's noticeable. You emptied that side. You never emptied that side because the table.
I don't need to empty that side because I already know what's on that side.
Do you?
The stuff you want is on that side.
How many Braplast are there with Jewies?
I don't need to tell you the number. I'm not a fucking elephant man, you fucking idiot. I just know what's there.
That's not what he was famous for.
It's really good memory.
Right. How many curly hairs are there?
Literal elephants.
Rain Man then. Rain Man. I'm not Rain Man.
Yeah, curly hairs are kickers. Saying that, I've just noticed there's something in my drawer.
Yes. It does look like Chris has had a big tidy up.
Yeah, until he points it down on the.
It's like it kind of never works because 1 week everything's nice and tidy. Then I rehouse the spiders and get some new ones, and then everything's fucking everywhere again.
I haven't got a message off you, Alice. Hold on, let me find Chris. Chris.
Oh, you fucking Baltic one. And the man himself, Dan. Hello, beautiful.
Hi.
We missed your face. How are you?
I missed you guys too. I'm all right. I'm all right, thank you.
How are you getting on?
All right.
This
Been an interesting.
Why
week.
can't I find Chris's name in the group chat? Or is he not in the group chat?
Which one in Scots?
Mm.
No, Chris is in that chat. Yeah.
In the group chat?
Yeah, gets busy every so
often. His name? Is he not called Chris? What's he called in it?
Isn't this Chris?
No, the other Chris.
Oh, sorry.
Chris Hale.
Chris.
She doesn't need to find me. She knows where I am.
Yeah, it's just called Chris Hale in the chat.
Is he? Why can't I find him?
I'm just that person there.
Chris Hale.
Yeah, but why can't I find him?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I think I found Alice.
I'm Alice. We know you're Alice. You're brilliant.
Hello.
I love the art that they do. I actually didn't know that I don't follow him on Instagram, so I followed him on Instagram today.
Oh wait, she just texted me a normal text message, not a WhatsApp.
Oh.
That's random.
That's weird.
Yeah, what I was saying is I started following Chris on fucking Instagram, and I was watching him doing those paintings that he does. I actually need to put 2 of those paintings in here because they gave me them at Phil's show, and I still haven't done that.
Yeah, we got the one that we got at Phil's show up in Victoria's bathroom.
Yeah, I have 2 of them from Phil's show, and I fucking love them. I have the Morty one, and what was the other one? I can't remember. I need to have a look and check. I've just been so busy lately. I haven't put half of the stuff on the stock from 3D prints. I haven't put half of the spiders I have here.
You need to put a picture of one of the enclosures on there just to have a picture there.
I was about to say, hold on, I'll show you, but then somewhere here.
Oh shit, I'm supposed to be admin on this, aren't I?
Yeah, you need to admin it.
Calm down.
Just like, you know,
It's
like
like,
an imposer.
when you leave in charge somebody like her, nothing ever gets done.
Dip, bitch.
One thing that has happened with what happened last week, Ling and Chris, I don't think I told Mark, but the other cat won't fucking leave my side now. So it just sits all the fucking time. It's proper needy, isn't it?
Mm.
It'll be all right. I think it'll just take a bit of time.
Yeah, it needs to get used to the new reality that somebody's not coming back, and
Yeah,
they get used to things. And
well done on becoming official though, Chris.
thank
And
you.
like getting the website up and sorted. It's looks really good. I saw it again today.
Still a big fucking mess.
Mate, it's going to take time though, isn't it? But the thing is, you know, you've done it.
It's doing what you need it to do now. So
Exactly.
It's the purpose. Well, the funny part is, I don't even have the business account.
What do you mean?
I've put
Because it's been bank holiday weekend. We've been waiting for them to get their asses sorted because it takes business days, doesn't it? No business has been running over the bank holiday.
That's been a bit like bastard. So I've been using my own, which doesn't matter. I finally got PayPal approved today, so that's sorted. But yeah. The problem with impulsive thoughts, with my impulsiveness, is if I decide something, I do it the same day. And like, I think I should have just done it a little bit slower, a bit more planned out. But
Well, Mark has completely picked it apart and fixed it, haven't you, Mark?
yeah, Mark,
a cursory eye over it.
Yeah, you're such a pedantic bitch.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, this font's the wrong size. This is not aligned properly.
That font doesn't match that font. That letter
Did you
doesn't
get the
match
bits
that
I sent
letter.
you, Dan?
I'm going to say, Mark was trying to help me. He's helped me a few times now, and the first time he was trying to explain something, and even when he was explaining it, I was like, Mark, this still doesn't make sense. Bring it down. Yeah, he spoke to me like a kid. He actually showed me pictures. He actually showed me pictures, examples. He was like, do you understand this now? I was like, yeah, I do. Yeah. You come on with the lines. It's fucking great.
That's it.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah.
I just sit here and stare at screens all day. So, yeah, some of it rubs off.
Well, I've been staring at the screens for like the past freaking week. And I haven't done that in a long time. I like zoned out so many times. You do though, don't you?
Yeah,
And
the thing
then
is, you can obsess over the details quite a lot.
Yeah, the longer I was in front of a screen, the more I wanted snacks. And I was like, I don't want a snack. So I was like moving myself away. And then every time
behind me is very dangerous.
Every time Kris messaged me to say to me, "Oh, can you do this? Can you do that?" I was like, "I'll do it later," because I didn't want to eat. I knew I'd see it. I went through 2 packets of digestives. Like, that's not right.
Okay. Don't buy digestives.
It's not right. It's too much. If everyone could share the live out, that'd be great. Because what we want, why we're doing it on a random Wednesday is because we just want to celebrate and thank everyone for their support on us.
People have been getting deliveries today, haven't they?
On us starting the website. Yeah, people have been receiving their deliveries today. So that's been really cool to see. And their little unboxings and their reviews. Love it.
Hello.
Hello, beautiful. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are we all?
Tired, busy, not keeping up.
Well, you can't be that busy, dude. Doing 2 streams a week now. Fucking hell, we're going from one extreme to the other, aren't we?
Hey,
I don't know how much spare time you think I've gone, Kris, to keep coming on and giving a bit of a sexy injection to your live streams.
Well, I have no idea what we're going to pair, if we're going to pair. It's not going to be a super long live today because it's obviously been very busy. But...
No, let's talk plans for the business.
Yeah,
let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm slowly trying to get some stuff together. I'll see. I'm obviously on the live. I'll probably show some of them what I'm going to be putting on, and yeah, it's just so much at the moment. It's
it's that time sort of getting photos of things, uploading them.
Yeah, the most annoying part.
Deciding how much they're going to cost.
I've got loads of photographs from when I was keeping years ago. I don't know if you want me to send them to you. You can have
if you can. I wouldn't mind.
I mean, literally hundreds. And I will boast this. There was a lot less people doing it, but a couple of them did win like online awards. But
definitely want something.
I did one of a Piomina where I just got the feet. Literally, just the feet were right by the camera. It was just the fact that she bolted and just landed right where the camera was, and that one won one. So, but I'll send them to you anyway. And you can have a.
Thank you very much.
You can have a sift through them.
So the types of enclosures that Kris has been making and he is working on is some nice arboreal tanks, so the 20 by 30 sizes, which are going to be perfect for people's arboreals.
I have one of the old prototypes here.
Yeah. Show it up. Hold on, let me get you on the big screen.
It's not obviously finished. And like I said, this is just a prototype, obviously.
So this is a zoo on wheels enclosure that Kris has made, and these will be available on the website. Obviously not dirty; they will be.
Been testing it, hasn't it?
Yeah, this was one of the prototypes. You can still wedged with a pin, but the new pin is a metal hinge and what's hidden. So.
Christians, pose with it. People are joining. Pose with it.
She only said that because she's screen capturing it.
Don't do that. I don't want to do that. No,
what I will be doing on the weekend, next weekend, is I will be doing a little photo shoot of him, taking pictures of him and all his little bits to get a haircut.
Yeah. I was going to say.
Get a haircut because we're going to be taking lots of Needs to be looking sharp. But yeah, those enclosures are really nice. They're really sturdy. They're just perfect for your arboreals.
And they're lightweight because they're not as thick as what's it called, exoterras, and quite solid.
Yeah.
Well, is it glass, Chris?
Yeah.
Nice.
Chris, honestly, I wasn't confused by the yes. You didn't need to knock.
The knocking part.
Jason hit there. That's sounds like good quality glass.
Yeah.
I did. I tell you what, that would be bad sales if that had smashed, wouldn't
It would be like Elon Musk when he released the
with a Tesla, with a Cybertruck.
Yeah, they were smashing the window for
How much are they,
hours.
Chris?
Nothing happened, and as soon as we go online, he fucking smashed it through. But
How
like
much
I said,
are they, Chris?
Sorry,
How much are they?
they are gonna be £35, I think, or 30. I can't remember. I need to double check what was the glass price because originally when I met them, the glass price it ended up as 30 quid, but I think the glass price has gone up a bit, so I'll have to probably pick it up to 35. Well, we'll see. It's all gonna be thingy. Oh, remember the Balfouri? What didn't want to pay yet last week? The first one.
My Balfouri.
No, not yours. The female what didn't want to pay. And it was actually on this last leg because I found the next day I found it not in the best shape. I was like, oh.
Ignore me. I'm talking to Marvin.
Wait, you mean the female you were using with my male?
Yeah, the first one. That's why she didn't want to pay. She was like, leave me alone. I'm planning to not be here tomorrow. I was like, you bastard.
So it wasn't my male.
Yeah, it wasn't your mail this time. So I'll give you the credit where the credit is due.
Sending you high quality fucking stuff here, and I'm getting. You said yourself there was the best male belts you've ever seen.
Well, yeah, they are fucking gorgeous. The colors on them, on the side, Like the worst one that I saw was people will know Lewis. He had a Balfouri male which matured like 2 inches only. Just about two, just over 2 inches. That was a mature male. I was like, we did try to pair him with the female. How did that
Just laugh at him. Yeah.
him, and then it was like, you look like a roach.
Fuck.
Yeah, and then she was not, and then she was no more. Then I need to see what stock. Let's say, should I add Subadul Pyropiece female to the website?
Add it all, Christopher. Add it all.
No.
Yes.
Why not?
Yes.
That reminds me, I need to send Jaden a mail.
Sorry?
That reminds me, I need to send Jaden a mail.
I can't hear either of you. You and Hannah are speaking at the same time. What are you saying?
I said, did you check to see if Malcolm was alive?
Yeah, he's on the table.
Oh, because after chasing him around the bath, I just sort of squashed it into the box, and I wasn't sure.
I haven't unpacked him. He's just still there on the table. He's fine.
Okay.
What were you saying, Mark? Hello, Nature's Instinct.
So what?
That reminds me, I've got to send Jaden a Balfouri mail.
Oh.
I need to get his address.
I've got his address.
Snake tastes like it's got the texture of chicken, like as you chew it, but the taste is like cod.
You better tell us how Patricia tasted.
Huh?
You didn't say.
What?
You better tell us how Patricia tasted, because you never told us how she tasted.
Oh,
Tasted like fresh
rabbit stew. The question is, I have here 5 curly hair mature males. Should I use them?
No.
I already paired out my female. I've actually have the new female. Where did I put that one?
We're literally just going to be known as the curly hair people. Pube.
I'm happy with that.
I'm
I don't know
not.
about you.
I'm not. I'm not happy with that.
I actually don't know where the new female is.
Damn New Worlds.
They have fun, to be honest. I actually like.
Chris, someone's asked, Nature's Instinct has asked if you've got a male. There's asked if you've got a male Mexican fire leg?
Hey, Chris.
No, actually, I don't
Maybe.
anymore. The fire leg is the from Buckeye. No, unfortunately, no. I was pairing my female before. That male, when he came to me, was already old, and he is no more. So
That is a
hopefully,
Mexican.
what?
Sorry, I am saying it right. A brachybohemia. That is a Mexican.
yeah.
That is a Mexican fire leg.
Oh my.
Yeah.
That's why I use the English name instead. I'm really bad with the Latin pronunciation.
Just say it how you see it, people, because that's how people read it in their head anyway.
Yeah, but isn't Bohemia would be a Boheme, like Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yeah,
But then that's
came directly after the H.
Boehmei. May.
How do you pronounce mint?
Mint.
Meat. M-I is meat.
What?
M-I is me, not my.
N-E-I.
No, it's M-E-I.
May. My name is Mei Ling. M-E-I. Bohemei.
Bohemi, M-I is me. M-I, me.
It's not Bohemi, is it? It's B-O-H-M-E-I. My name is May. M-E-I.
Oh, well, Bohemi spelled E-I, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nature's Instincts put it EI, and then I think
B-O-H.
I'm just trying to do it. I'm just trying to look at it in my head.
And then Donna's written it as Bohemi, like Bohemian Rhapsody, and that's not how it's spelled.
Oh, right, okay.
It's Bohemei or Bohemei.
I'd still say Bohemia anyway because I'm lazy.
I see a little silhouette of
And I don't own fucking brachypelma, so I don't give a shit either way. So.
Can you do the fandango?
I do like some brachy, but not all of them. Like I said,
I don't think I've ever owned a. No, I haven't. I've never owned a brachypelma.
I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna bring you a nice brachy.
Well, you're gonna have to fucking leave it here then.
I am planning to leave it there.
You can leave one of them enclosures as well if you want.
Yeah, what is that finished? I'll bring you a couple. I don't mind. It's just like I say. It's just
You haven't worked out a price for them yet, have you?
No. Well, the problem is I worked out the price and costs out previously, and I haven't bought glass for over a year and a half because that's when I designed them.
Yeah, it will have changed. It will have gone up.
I'll just exchange it for cakes.
Look at Chris. He's gone to like a really like. He's gone to like a really happy space in his head.
The problem is, unfortunately, the asset's now tied into a limited company. I don't know how you can write the tax invoice that you paid me with a cake.
And
that's going to be a quite hard one. But like, yeah, he paid me with a cake. You can have 20% of that.
How would I write that in the description?
All offers welcome.
Yeah.
The spider shop are selling it wrong as fuck. Googled what?
The Bohemei.
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 Yeah.
UK bucket.
We have a redunculus.
Tomato.
We have a redunculus adult female.
I'm going to paste it into chat.
Get Chris to say potato.
Yeah. Whatever Mark said, I agree with this.
Bohemei.
Yeah, I'm hoping my males are hopefully close to like half his abdomen's bare, so hopefully he'll mature soon. I think his next molt is a mature.
Go.
Right, should we put the redunculus on the website? Oh, she's pretty.
Well, I've got a male Sciadetti and a female Sciadetti. So I think when the male matures, I'm just going to lob it in the tank with the female and see what happens.
Oh yeah.
I think the female won't be mature, but the male's
Yeah,
only going to no, male's only going to die anyway, isn't he? So
Yeah, I've got 2 cohabiting at the moment. I've got the
Nature's instinct.
OBT.
The latest reports were cock of fucking shit. I'll be as honest as possible with you, because if you look on that picture with the ripped apart parcel, first of all, why the parcel was in their garden? Second of all, because if somebody would pinch a parcel from somebody's front house, why would they open it in their garden? That's the first question. The second question would be why the parcel was cut open on the top and then ripped open on the bottom. So why would they open it twice? It just, there's so many things that doesn't make any sense. And if you turn your head on and just a simple logic and ask a question about everything what's gone wrong, you'll see that false and that bullshit.
you wouldn't be able to open one of your parcels in the garden, not unless you went over it with a fucking lawnmower. It's that well wrapped up. I had every sharp instrument in my kitchen out trying to get into that one of mine.
and the trick was just open the very top, wasn't it?
Sent me 2 T Blondie slings. They were sub-adult by the time I got them in their enclosures.
Yeah, there was that. Like I said, all the shit around that one was fucking shit.
Also, they said that there's no labels on inverts and stuff, but they're done as stickers, and all of the stickers were like ripped off. How can you prove that there wasn't? Because everyone else that gets parcels from there has got it on there.
Yeah.
They're like the only people in the world that didn't.
What's the issue with creatures from the north then?
No, basically there was a lady who claimed on a Facebook post that her parcel was stolen from her porch. The postman left the parcel with the spiders from creatures from the north between the bins. Bearing in mind we have the tracking and we know where the parcel
There's even
was
a
left.
photograph of it.
Yeah, they photographed a ripped open parcel with the spiders missing in the garden. So if somebody pinched the parcel, it was in the garden.
Yeah, you wouldn't. If you were going to nick someone's parcel, you'd nick it and open it at home. You wouldn't open it in.
Well, yeah, and when you look on the box open, you can see that the top of the box was cut open nicely, and then suddenly the bottom is ripped open.
Yeah.
Why would somebody do that if you already cut it open?
Yeah.
It just makes so less. It doesn't make any sense. So.
And there's 2 options of postage that you can choose. You choose. You are in control of what postage option you choose.
And the thing is, even if you look on TSS website, you can choose the same option.
Yeah.
Either the 24-hour delivery or the first class. And it's up to you which one you want to pay.
And they're both 24 hours. They both get to you within 24 hours. They're both tracked. You get both confirmation on both. It's just that one
I will mention the fact that is not my business, and it's had problems to deal with it. But when I see bullshit, I just point out bullshit. And personally, what I would say is they saw that the parcel was left there, and they thought, "Oh, we'll try to get the quick one." And obviously, I'm not trying to accuse nobody of nothing, but tried to get the quick one, and it quite backfired because local newspapers picked it up and started putting it in newspaper. And suddenly the first original post was deleted.
Yeah.
Your first customer has joined chat.
Hello, Louis.
But anyway, we are Zoo on Wheels.
Yeah, we are Zoo on Wheels. It's not business. I am really fucking bothered.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott.
Hi, Scott.
There you go. There's a Scott's coming. I need to figure out where did I put the new fully for female, because I know I know where I put it. I put it there.
So the launch, because it's the first week of the launch of the website and we're doing a live tonight, Kris has made a discount code of first week, which is on the banner going across the bottom of the screen, which you can use on the website. It gives you a 10%. It gives you 10% off, which I should really state.
Yeah, and it's gonna go off in a bit.
I'm so organized.
It's only up for a couple hours. I'm glad you're happy.
So he's testing that discount codes work, basically.
We are
Yeah.
testing.
Basically, yeah.
Shush, Mark. We're professionals. Shush.
So it's the insights that people want to know.
You ain't getting one, Scott. I guarantee you it's somewhere there.
What did you just say to Scott?
I said, he ain't getting a discount code. Fuck off.
Stubborn mule.
Right. I've almost dug out the new curly hair female. We can pair hair from the line.
We got
So anybody down at Brighton at Bournemouth this weekend, isn't it?
Well, actually, I am trying to see if I can hitchhike with Luke to go to Bournemouth. I really would like to go there.
what,
Hey, Emma.
what are you doing there?
What?
What are you doing there?
Because that person who I said to, I need to get the name from, is going to be there.
You need to get a ring from.
A name. I told you earlier whose name I needed. Spoke with him, and he's going to be at that show.
Okay.
Basically, we're trying to buy a shitload of spiders. Because why not?
I was just messaging Ling, seeing if something was okay to do, and she looked a bit confused at first. So I was like, "Oh shit, am I not doing the explaining thing again?" That's a sad face.
It's actually a really cute face. It's a face. I'm not very good at being emotional. I'm being happy and I'm being emotionally, like, you know, when you have a look of tear in your eye because you're so happy. That's what I'm trying to do.
Hey, what was I doing on Friday? Which she's dropping myself in the shit here when I was messaging you. Do you remember?
So Jason fucking hates emojis and he kicks off at anyone who sends him an emoji and he's like, what the fuck is that? Yet I had my phone going ding 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 because Jason worked out how to create his own.
I've got AI on my phone, so you could literally. I'm putting in things like drunk alien, and it was created. And I thought, who can I send them to? And Linda just messaged me, so I was sending her all these.
I had cowboys coming through. I had
Yeah, it was all fucking sauce. I did a centipede one.
He was going mad, and he was like, "I can do this, and I can."
I was generally sat there in bed thinking, "Fucking hell, my 12-hour night shifts are gonna fly by now."
Yeah. Now,
Have in mind, everyone, how he was moaning about people using emojis about a month ago.
yeah.
But I was being creative. I wasn't sending. I mean, I was sending them to Ling, but I've now realised I don't need to do that. Send them to anyone. I can just create them and save them. Not that I'll ever use them because people will be like,
yeah.
I fucking hate emojis.
We are introducing Jason to 21st century.
I just feel like sometimes they're a little bit like condescending. You know, if you say to someone, "How are you?" "Oh, I'm really well," and they put a smiley face, I just feel like I understood that I'm really well bit. It didn't. I didn't need the fucking 1980s weather lady putting the clouds on to tell me it's cloudy.
I come across as rude sometimes in a text message or sarcastic, but if I put a smiley face, it cancels that out.
Well, okay.
Right. Chris, are you still using your own bank account for now? Then, just until the next day or two.
Well, until it's what's it called?
Jaguar, can you just check your phone a moment?
Jason, do you like my new dog?
I can't see it, but I like Ling's new dog. Can you put? Oh yeah, I can see it. Yeah. Oh, that's ace.
Hold on. Where are you?
Potato.
It's Soda.
Soda.
Oh yeah.
It's a little fat potato.
How many dogs have you got now?
I've only got. This is my third of my own. But,
Okay.
The owner didn't want her anymore because she's vicious.
Vicious. She looks vicious.
She's not vicious at all. She's a potato, darling. It's a potato. Look at it. Savage, aren't you? You're a savage. She doesn't like children.
Right. What I was doing. See, we can pair a spider. Because why not? Problem is, she's right out. Girl, you need to go. Go.
Oh, sorry. Completely forgot why we were on here. I zoned out.
Go, boy, go. It's your last trick.
Fucking curly hair.
It's a curly.
Nagwa! You said
He's going to give them away free with every order.
You've been selling all the stock this week, so need some.
Chris,
What?
me and Ling have had a conversation, and what we're going to do is I've just sent you some money, and you're going to give someone who anyone who orders during your live stream today, they're going to get one person at random is going to get a £25 mystery box off you, if that's all right. So
That's nice of you.
I've sent you the money for the mystery box. So yeah, so if anyone's listening now thinking of ordering from Zoo on Wheels, one random person who orders during this live stream will get a £25 mystery box added to their order. No minimum spend.
So nice.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, if it's all right, Chris, I'll match that, and I'll send you the money.
50 quid then, everyone.
Chris, if it's all right, I'll match that, dude.
Yeah, we can do. Or we can do 2 people with 25 people.
Well, you decide if you want to do 2 25s or double it up to 50 quid.
Yeah, we'll see whatever we get. What happens.
While the live stream's on, I'll match.
So, just to conclude that, during the live stream, whoever makes a purchase on the website during the live stream will what?
Thank you. That's really nice of you.
Well, what?
So it's up to you and Ling, Chris. Ling, it's up to you because Chris said he'll decide later, but I guess you need to decide now. Do two random people get a mystery box at 25 each?
Two random people would be nicer.
All right, do that then.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so 2 random people that makes a purchase on the website this evening during the stream will get a mystery box. £25.
One from me, one from Jason, but obviously, from Zoo on Wheels, me and Jason will pay for it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
While the live stream's on. So cheers for joining us all, everybody. We'll catch you all again.
Chris said it'd be a short one.
Jason, did you put the order in? Quick.
Fucking hell, that birthday live stream I did. How much did I give away on that one?
Mate, you give out so much. You were just doing random questions.
So the mystery Asian that I said that I was giving away on your birthday was a Filipino species spider. So it wasn't Asian. I was toying with the idea because I didn't say a spider. I just said a mystery Asian. So I was looking at various different Asian species of anything that I have that I could have done. And I thought it would have been a bit cruel if I gave someone an Asian centipede if they weren't keen on them. So I did do a spider.
It's just gonna be from the orders. Oh,
Is there a max purchase amount for mystery box entry? No.
Maybe if you fit, maybe if somebody orders very big, they'll get more than one entry. Maybe.
If you want to spend £1 million, you do that.
the thing is, I haven't even had the damn stock of yet.
Shut up, Chris. Sell.
Hold on. I'm working on it.
With two £25 mystery boxes, Chris, look on the bright side. You're just about to get rid of 50 L box.
Stop talking, Nanga.
There is that.
He's breeding some more curly hairs now for the
No.
the next
While
10 mystery boxes.
While they're trying to pair, I'm trying to add some stocking.
Have you answered Alice's question?
Yes, we
Yeah.
said she can spend £1 million because she said maximum purchase amount. I think you can spend £1 million. We'll be happy with that.
That's a lot of spiders.
Yeah. And it's not just spiders, is it? It's enclosures, 3D prints.
I haven't added the enclosures yet.
Live food, you got live food on there as well.
Live food, taxidermy, enclosures, 3D prints, tarantulas.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I've got something on its last legs, so I might send that. Is there anything I need to do when it dies?
Oh shit!
You can
Ling.
freeze it as soon as it dies.
Freeze it.
Yeah, and then when you go to send it, just send it to me 24-hour delivery, so it's in the box as least time as possible. But if you've got a little cool bag or something, keep it cold. That'd be good.
My gym bag's quite cool.
The gym bag.
It's a
Did they
joke.
send me
Don't
a
worry.
gym bag?
It was a joke. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. I'll
Like a
yeah,
little ice pack thing.
I haven't got one of them, but I'll sort it. Don't worry.
Or just something that slowly releases coldness.
She's not keen, is she?
Slowly.
That was good use of England.
My brain just went. I just couldn't even think of the word. It was just too much.
Girl, you need to go the other way.
So when Bart sent me, he sent me a spider from Donna, and what he did was he put it in a little polystyrene box, and inside there was a little silicone ice pack thing that he put inside on top of the spider, and then he packed it like that.
Take me off the big screen.
Hi, Spotton. Hi, Simon. Hi, Charlotte.
Yeah.
Ling, take the spoon off.
Go back in your enclosure. We're not going for a walk. Not yet. I'll close the doors. I'll put the thing back up.
Instead of Alice just shouting Chris at her house, she messaged right in the chat. Come in the kitchen. I'd be screaming Chris's name from the other room. I would. But then I'm always muting my camera when I shout at the boys. I'm not shouting at them. I'm just trying to get their attention because they don't listen. What's happening right now? What are we looking at? Oh.
Curly
Oh,
hairs.
fuck's sake.
So yes, I will be using Malcolm tonight. Did he make a wank blank?
I think so, but he was in the burrow, but it looked like one across the entrance of it.
Is it all like squiffy and shitty?
It looked a bit like a wank blanket.
Well, I'm going to poke him in a bit. I'm going to poke him up the arse, and I'm going to get him
That's
sent
nice
into
of
the
you.
now. Hopefully,
It looked a bit like a wank.
pray to God that he does not get eaten.
Yeah, don't let him get eaten. He's only been mature for like a couple of days.
I can't. Oh, a couple of days.
Yeah,
I've
but
got
don't let him get eaten.
to
Well,
wait. Then.
maximum he could be immature is a week.
Oh wait,
Uh-huh.
I've got to wait.
I rehoused it, didn't I? And you told me it was female.
You're saying to me, oh, don't let him get eaten, like I'm fucking Speedy Gonzales, and I'm gonna be guiding his bowl.
Get eaten. You let Titchboo get eaten. You said he's a useless gay spider. I'm gonna let him get eaten.
Yeah, you useless. He was being useless. He wouldn't go near her. He wouldn't. Every time she tried to show him her fanny, he'd ran away.
Oh,
No, rubbish. Anyway, his nutrients made my spider win.
So my spider made your spider beautiful.
Yeah,
Okay.
literally, like death becomes her. He was the poison of youth.
I've got loads of mature males knocking about at the moment. But I don't know where they're living from.
These fucking woodlice that you gave me, they're fucking everywhere.
They escaping all the time.
There's fucking millions of them.
I've gone right off them. I just find them everywhere in the house. My little
Cover your ears, Dan.
My mandarins are everywhere. They get everywhere. They're all over the house.
Mine are well trained, Mark. If anyone buys them from me, they never escape. Even that other cats are getting them. But never had an escape.
That bookcase, I bet it is an isopod graveyard behind that bookcase because I can't move it.
With me and Hannah, Dan, is that we're not woodlice people, so we don't really know.
Kind of was, yeah.
I was for a brief minute. Bought about 27 species, got bored, and now like, does anyone want these? Do you want them?
I'm just gonna say she gets bored because she is an absolute cabbage.
That's nice.
I know. Like, it's not just because she's bored of them. It's Hannah. Like, this is an example of Hannah. She will be on the phone to me, and she will open an enclosure to feed a spider and forget that enclosure no longer has a lid on and just go to bed.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. And then she'll lie in bed and she'll go, oh, look, Lingy, that one's out. What's that? Is that a spider on my shelf? I don't think that's a mole. And it's an actual spider staring at her on her shelf.
Yeah. But that happens now again. But I do. Yeah, I do. I can't deny it. I do that. Look at that Tripepe. That jumped like that far and landed on my chest. That was insane.
Hannah, I've got a serious question for you here.
What?
The dog that you've recently taken in.
Yeah.
How many items of interior design do you have with that dog's face on it? You said you love it a lot, so I'm expecting a lot of things.
None yet. She's only been here a week. I've already ordered her 2 harnesses though, because they do have quite a large wardrobe. My dogs. They have a different collar on every day.
Yeah, none of the 20 in the boxes that you have.
Yeah,
they change the colours every day.
They've got hundreds of collars. But yeah, so she's got 2
collars. They have to have different ID tags to match the collars as well.
And they're all handmade. All their name tags, collars are like handmade by some, woman on Etsy or.
This Etsy woman's living her best life because of you, Hannah.
I've never bought a collar from a shop. Like, I wouldn't do that. Or name tags have to be hand stamped, all that stuff.
I will say, Marvin.
So you're one of those people, Hannah, that likes going against the crowd. What? Put lids on spider tubs? No. Don't do that.
Sometimes I get distracted. I'm very easily distracted. Like I just got distracted mid-sentence then because my Metallica moved. I'm a bit like a dog over that squirrel. It's a bit, yeah. I don't intentionally leave lids off. I did it earlier. I had the curly hair lid off and the brachypelma that lid off, but they don't really move, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, it's fine. I've actually banned her.
It's not fine, but I only left them off for a couple of hours. I come back in the bedroom and I went.
She once said to me when I was showing her some spiders when I was on FaceTime to her, she was like, "Oh, that's a pretty spider. What's that?" And I went, "You're banned. You're not having one." Straight away. I didn't tell her what it was. I just didn't even tell her what it was. I went, "You're not having this."
I was going to say, actually, Luke's making me a mystery box. You better tell him my band list because I don't even know what's on it. Luke's giving me a mystery box. I don't know what's going to be in it. You better tell him what I'm not allowed.
It's probably better just to wait, Ling, until you get the spider off Jason. You can taxidermy it, put it in one of Chris's enclosures, then send it to Hannah. I think that's the kind of level she's dealing at the moment.
It is, isn't it? It is.
It'll still fucking escape.
Like, she pushed back her fucking Regalis enclosure the other day, was talking to me on the phone, went downstairs, made a cup of tea, did all this, did all that, went upstairs and went, "Oh, the lid's off."
Yeah. And that's an adult female Regalis, and she's quite large, isn't she?
She's massive because I sent her to you.
She's quite large, but she's fine.
She's fine. She's never escaped.
Yeah.
I've moved
Little
her
puppy, aren't they?
to somewhere where I will know its lid is on and off. Like I moved where she was under a shelf, so it wasn't as obvious that I had to put the lid back on. So I've moved her to where I can go, "Oh, the lid's off."
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but I sent you today. That I only rehoused that the other day because you made me dig it up. Then you told me it was female, and I buried it again. And then you've made me dig it up again because it's mature male. And that was a naughty spider.
That's because I said it was female because it was really hard to see from your fucking video. You bought a gimbal.
Blame my videos.
Do you know what gimbals are?
Videos.
You bought a
It was
£7 gimbal.
fucking spider. Just because you was wrong. Don't blame my videos.
Hannah's videoing is this. Lingy, can you see what this is? Is it a female? Is it? Can you see that? Can you?
I was trying to get it to focus on its undercarriage. Anyway,
it's like being in part of the Blair Witch Hannah project. It's insane. I get seasick. I literally have to turn around to her and go, "I can't look anymore."
Scott placed an order in as well, and he happily did the same thing I do to Spa Spiders. He said, "Fuck your discount code."
That's nice.
Oh, that's so cute. It's good that
I've just noticed that no one's actually said anything in the chat box. Like,
yeah, for a while.
We've just had a big argument on screen.
They're all stunned.
Is that arguments on screen?
They've all gone to check their lids.
If you mean about the 3D decor, yes, it's interactive decor what you can play with, because it's not.
We're all on the website ordering.
It's not toys. It's interactive decor, basically. Yeah. Thank you, Scott, for your order.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm looking forward to pairing your Retivialis.
Well, yeah, because I'm going to want a baby.
Not allowed.
I liked that spider. It had pretty legs.
She got that spider. She was like, "It's just a hole, Lingy. It's just a hole. And then all of a sudden it started showing itself. She was like, oh, I like it. I really like it.
It was a savage as well. You put a bit of food in there, and that thing was savage.
Can Frank curly hairs don't want to pair?
No, they don't. They're
Well,
saying,
he's keen, she's not.
well, I think those curly hairs are going, we've already talked to the other curly hairs, and this guy is an absolute forceful pimp.
I can literally bring another. I have another 4.
No.
We can put them all 4 in and see what happens. Playing survival of the fittest in life.
I want to try the Formictopus
I am
auratus again,
joking about it.
but you have to sit there for an hour and they do nothing, and then they move a little bit.
Yeah. Tell me about it. I've paired spiders like that.
Yeah. Well, they'll rush each other and then go their own way and circle back around, but it's getting to the stage where my eyes are going and I don't want to sort of fall asleep while the lid's off.
I need to check up on my Papa
Take them to Hannah's house. She'll quite happily leave the lids off.
I did find a lid the other day, and I was like, I don't even know whose lid this is. I had to search the room and work out whose lid it was. But that was fine because it was a scorpion. So Gilbert doesn't move very often.
Now you understand why she's not allowed certain species?
Yeah, I might suggest adapting something to your enclosures, Hannah. It's called a hinge.
Actually, I do prefer the tarantula crib ones because of the magnet. Because the ones with I'm doing better. I'm better with those.
Like a fridge where it kind of closes itself. That's what you need.
With the tarantula crib ones, because I've either got the sliding door on the front or the lid on the top. It's the ones I take the whole lid off and then I put it down somewhere and then I start feeding something else and then I forget that I took the lid off and left it on the other side of the room. Yeah, but with the magnety ones, I'm kind of better with them.
I suppose it's a minor saving grace, Hannah, that you never got a job in a zoo. It'd have been fucking chaos.
Hey, Janet.
If he dies, he dies. Just should have run faster from the tiger.
Hi guys, yeah, I was feeding the meerkats today. Bad news is they all got out. Good news is the lions don't need feeding now.
I mean, I worked with horses for a long time, and they very rarely got out.
They still did though. You just
I'm gonna say rarely. He's like, you didn't escape very often around horses.
Very rarely.
Once every few weeks.
Oh, more than that.
I'm just gonna repeat what's happening. So anyone who makes a purchase during this live tonight will be in with the running of receiving a mystery box of £25. Mystery boxes. Courtesy of Dan and Jason, that's on screen. So there's 2 £25 mystery boxes up for grabs on anyone that's randomly picked for purchase tonight on the website.
Well, actually, that is the plan, Scott. You never specified, is it a live spider or is it a toy spider? So you're going to be getting your order as a plastic one.
What else have you got there that you could pair that's not curly or hairy?
LP?
Oh, what?
Another 1,000 babies.
Actually, closer to. Well, we can pair OBT in a minute once I empty the tank. How are you looking? You're looking so too focus over. If I remember where the fuck OBT is.
To the left. Ooh.
Not anymore.
That's the right, Chris.
Yeah, I know.
It'll be in front of him to the left or something.
He's just going the long way round to the left.
No. I honestly don't know where I put the OBT.
I bet it's on the left-hand side in the stacked piles just ahead of you.
that mall is proper chasing her, fucking grabbing her bum and everything. She's just running away from me. And oh, there you are.
You do want those, Scott. You can resell. I make a lot of money off of those.
Colata, I think they paid Kris because she wasn't very happy with him and decided that he's gonna become lunch. But they both ran into her burrow and were quite long time there. And then he was coming outside and she was coming after him. And there was nothing I could have done. But yeah, I gotta get the. Well, I'm getting. Oh, I'm getting LBT. Where the fuck I put that there? And we have GBBs. We have 2 GBB mails. Well, we had 3. Now we have 2. What else I need to go through all the mails because I have a lot. Oh, that's a problem. Right.
What's that?
How do I do this? Right. That way. That way? That way. Has it done something? I've just made a star light up. What does that mean? What have I just done? How did I do that? What does that do?
Just randomly pressing buttons.
Yeah, don't we just break? Mark, you're going to be tasked to fixing this website tonight.
What does that do? You should see me on TikTok lives. I'm like, what does that button do? What does this do? What does that do? Oh, what have I touched? I've never it's so bad. People are like watching, and I'm just right up to the screen. You can see my proper end of my nose going,
You just right up at the screen like that. What am I doing? What am I press?
I know. There's so many buttons.
Kris, hurry up.
Hurry up. Get in the kitchen so that you can look at the website, for goodness sake.
Yeah, Kris.
Oh.
Where's this Kris gone? Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Next weekend, Jason.
Sorry.
Where are we going next weekend?
Is it next weekend? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not working, is it?
It was a Wigan show.
No, I should be off. I've got some extra shifts. What's the date of it, Ling?
8th.
8th of June.
What date are you coming to me?
The 7th.
I'm just going to have a look at me. I think I've got it written down somewhere.
I'm sorry, my beautiful man Charlie rang me.
6th, Ling, isn't it? Friday the 6th.
7th.
Oh, Saturday. Is
What
it
are
the
you on
Saturday? Is it the Saturday? The Saturday you're coming to me?
Yeah.
What did I say it was? I'll book us in somewhere. Don't worry.
Where?
Sorry, what did I miss?
Well, if I say, is it going to make any difference?
Yeah.
Why?
No.
Because I need to know what to pack, to dress as.
What to dress as?
How to dress.
So if I say we're going to Beefeed, you're going to dress as a cow?
Yes, we'll go for a beef. He literally got me there.
And at this moment, she realised he fucked up. Look at Ling's face. He's gonna fucking kill him.
I don't know. I need to have a look. Where would you want to go?
What about the place you went last time? You really liked that, didn't you?
What, the Loopy, or we've been to two? Have we been to 2 or 3 places now, haven't
Yeah.
I think it was the last time they came up to see you. Link said that was a really good
You
place.
always spoil us, so with the really nice places, and we're like, what the fuck is this nice place? The last place we went had the fancy fucking thing.
we? Yeah, but they were doing the upstairs, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where I had that starter that I didn't like.
Yeah.
The starter that I stopped Chris from having.
Yeah, and I
made-
went for it.
And I reordered for him because I knew he wouldn't eat it. It was a pig. A bacon.
That was it. Yes, it was, wasn't it? Yeah. I went
Playing
all
big
of that.
screen.
I know, I'm doing it. Just hold your horses.
Please don't need him. I still need him. Good.
Hello.
He did the same thing last time. Just went in, fucking touched her, pushed her up, and fucking run off. Taking that in the corner. If you look on
Oh,
the
these
right
are
top corner, you
attractions.
see that.
Orange.
Oh, yeah.
See, Jason, we do have pairings on the line.
When I'm here, yeah. It's normally me. It's normally me that fucks it up, isn't it?
This is a new one.
Going pretty quick, isn't it? You know?
The baboons like Jason.
Sorry.
Jackie Marina.
The baboons are liking you.
Yes. Well, in all fairness, the Balfours are baboons. They didn't mind. Chris said his female was knackered, didn't
It's Jason's velvet tones. It gets him in the mood.
Or doesn't.
he? Or doesn't? Yeah, that's more like it. Well, are you going to dress up on Saturday then, Ling? And me and Chris just going our scruffs again.
No, he just said something and I didn't hear what he said, but going by Dan's reaction, I'm not happy about it.
Who? What's that? Sorry.
Whatever he said that Dan heard and I didn't hear, going by Dan's reaction, I'm not happy about whatever he said. So I'm going
Who
to turn
said?
up. I am going to turn up in my Barbie baggy shorts with ankle socks, pink sliders, and a hoodie.
Okay.
And that's how I'm
It's
going.
a fucking bet. It's a fucking bet.
What's a bet?
It's a bet because you ain't gonna fucking do that.
You don't think I'll wear my Barbie socks with my Barbie pink sliders and my Barbie shorts?
To the fancy place Jason's taking us now.
So why wouldn't I?
No, I
Hey,
don't
shall
think
I see if I can get that girl to come? Shall I see if I get that girl to come? I'm seeing her
No.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
Deal.
do it. Do it. I will be there as Barbie, Asian Barbie. Nice.
Yeah.
I will be Asian Barbie. Actually, I do have a Barbie dress. I can
You
wear
just,
my Barbie dress.
why do you think that's better? you almost thought that's totally fucking better.
It's so much better. It's a black dress and it says Barbie across it. Fine, I will dress as a lady.
You can wear what you want, mate. It's absolutely fine. Whatever you're comfortable. But obviously, I don't eat in fucking dumps. So it's going to be not. I'll have a think.
I want to know what I win if I win the bet.
What bet?
The bet that Chris is trying to have with me.
Well, I know what you'll win off me if you dress like that. A table on your own outside.
I don't know what you're laughing at.
I mean, if all else, I'll have to have a quick look. If all else fails, I will go to the Loopy Shoe again because I know you like it in there.
Yeah, that was the first one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was nice.
I mean, we could try. I mean, we could try and go to the Walrus, but it's. How about? Well, we can go to La Mer Rouge if you want, but that's seafood. How are you with seafood?
He won't eat prawns, but he
Well-
does eat fish.
Don't order them then.
Yeah.
They do other stuff other than, because it's seafood. It's actually Egyptian.
Oh,
It's an
I've
Egyptian
never had
restaurant.
Egyptian food before.
Sorry.
Christians, have you had Egyptian food before?
No. Not far as I'm aware. Probably. I don't know.
It is nice. It is really, really nice.
Never had Egyptian food before.
Yeah, I mean, I go there quite a bit.
Well, I mean, we could look at that.
I'll have a look this week, and I'll just book us in somewhere. What time are you guys coming to mine?
What time you need to be at yours?
Well, I'm off. So what time do you want to come? I mean, if
We
you
can
wanted
come
to come,
early.
if you wanted to come in the afternoon, we could go out lunchtime. Well, afternoon if you want.
Yeah, actually, that would be fucking brilliant. I would prefer to come early. We can
Well,
chill around,
you guys just let me know when you let me know what time you want to come, and I'll book something that falls in with when you guys want to come here.
Sounds.
I'll work around you too. Are you bringing my sling up, Lingy Bling?
Yes.
Ace. You know that one you gave me? It's made like this big tube, like towered web.
Yep. They're amazing. And they get like velvety, petrol coloured abdomens.
Oh yeah, the Valhalla, what you gave me, is
Yeah.
100% female.
Is it?
And the
I was hoping I gave you the male.
And the Everetti that I have is male.
Oh, was it? Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking really most apart of anything that was male should have really, because they've all the males have pretty much matured now that I've got all the Asian males. So anything that was left, I was 99% certain were females. So
Male, and now we have one of each. Let's see. I'm just looking for pictures of Barbie dress.
I promised Kris a female Valhalla and a female. Was it Saba Red you took as well, or was it
Fankai Red?
Fankai
Red. The Saba Red is still what I need to get up here eventually.
I mean, Fankai Reds have come down massively in price now.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
I think my Saba Red, I've got a few Jason's female.
Is it?
Yeah, the
I'd say if it. All right, to say if it was, I'd say most of all my Asian ones now, all the males have pretty much matured or are clearly male because they don't have the coloration of the females.
My Akaya's matured male now.
A what? What mature man? Oh, okay. Yeah. Fortunately, I don't have a female anymore. So, Jason, what's your next drawing?
What's my next one?
Yeah, the big one.
I can't say because some people have now asked that when I do a drawing, can I do like that? Can you guess what I'm doing? Thing, so I'll put an image up sort of 2-3 hours in, and what I'm going to do is if people take the time to have a guess, I'll give them a free art print.
Oh, nice one.
So I know what my next 3 drawings I'm doing are, and all 3 are going to be. I'm really excited to do them because they're really complicated. They're going to be. And I've got a couple of side projects to do as well. One, of course, is yours, Kris Stons.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm more concerned about what the big project.
I'm not allowed to enter the BTS competition because Ling told me I can't.
Yeah. No, you can't. It wouldn't be fair.
No, it wouldn't. Not against my primary school drawings.
And you know how we are. We're all about being fair.
Yeah, you can't have a stick man against your real man. That's not fair. Although I'm getting better at my squiggles.
Jason, have you ever done a time lapse of yourself working?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's done it.
it's on my.
the other
Literally,
day.
I just the Lord of the Rings one I've just done. I did record that. What I've done is because I have to lean over because obviously A2's huge, so I have to lean over it. And I
Yeah.
always used to have the camera next to me, but I don't know why I didn't think of this. I put the camera at the side, and okay, you have to watch the progress sideways on, but it does look better than because what I did was take a series of photographs and then link them together because I can still edit it where the image moves a bit. So, but yeah, so I used to do time-lapse photographs when I did it on the smaller sort of the A4, A3. And then I stopped doing it when I got to A2. But literally, the Lord of the Rings one I've just done, I did time lapse of that. So I think I managed to compress it down to about 5 minutes. And it was 35. I think it took me about 35 hours to do it. And I compressed it down to about a 5-minute video. It's on my Facebook. So I know you're not on. So,
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not on.
I have got the video on my phone. So if you text me, I can send you the video.
Yeah.
If you get Ling's got my number. So if you get Ling to send you my number, and if you text me, I can bounce you the video across if you wanted to have a look at it.
Do you not still have your YouTube?
I do, but to be honest with you, I've got that much on. I just can't be arsed with it anymore. It's now it's I'm so sort of focused now, and I'm doing more in the gym.
I just thought you could share things like that just as a video.
Yeah, I mean, I've still got the videos on my phone, so it's only a case of me uploading them to me art channel. But I need to do voiceovers, I need to edit them out a bit more as well, and it's just getting the time to do it. And like I say, at the moment, I've just sort of fallen out in love with doing videos for YouTube. It's I'd rather. At the moment, because I'm focusing on doing stuff for Comic-Cons and people that and getting them signed, so I'm just sort of focusing more on doing that. That's more important to me, really. So it's my creativity, if you want, is now going into that, really.
Yeah.
But I say I have got the videos. I say that the video I did of the Lord of the Rings one, I did put it on my Facebook page, so if people wanted to watch it, they could. And I must admit, the time lapse, it does look better than doing the photo one. So I will do that in the future. So yeah, I will look at doing it at some point, Hannah. But like I say, at the moment, I've just not really got the interest to be asked with my YouTube channel at the moment. And certainly the next 3 drawings I'm going to be doing, I'm pretty good at guessing how long a drawing is going to take me. I'm never far off, and I'd say the next 3 all of them are going to be 50-hour pluses.
Is he finished there, Chris?
No, I don't know.
He's like me when I finish, Chris, and need a few minutes to the battery to charge back up.
She's coming out of her stunned state. So.
She was just napping. So I'm not sure what happened there.
He's having a cigarette.
Okay, so I can't find a picture of me wearing the dress. I can only find a picture of Anna wearing my dress, but there's only the top half, so you can't see the bottom.
There's a link for Facebook. I'm guessing you mean Jason.
Chris is on my Facebook. Hannah's on my Facebook. Dan is. Ling is.
Is it all right to share it, Jace?
Yeah, of course
the video.
Yeah. Of course it is, mate.
All right, one sec. I'll send it on the chat now.
You're a good one.
For what? For what? Is it a link's disabled for me, Ling?
What?
Am I not allowed to send links on the YouTube chat?
I don't know.
No, you're not an admin.
Well, just type something in the chat. Or you may not be an admin. Well,
I can type in the chat. I just can't send the link. I'll send the link.
It to me on WhatsApp, and I'll
Right.
No, just type something in the chat as well, David. Oh yeah, there you are. Sorry. See, you're never in the chat. That's why you're always on the screen.
We're back in a second.
1. Oh, where are you gone?
Who?
Shit.
Jason just said he'd be back in a sec.
No, my whole screen's gone. All of you have
No, Amy, they're not. Post-coital cuddle.
You should be a
Did he do it
spanner now.
again?
He is a spanner.
He's going to go round 2.
Did he get it done?
Oh, I'll post it now. Thanks, Chris.
I gave a spanner to what's it called as well. Yeah.
So that link
No,
I've
I'm not
put in
allowed
the
me
chat-
neither.
the link I've put in the chat is for Jason's video. It's really good. It's like I think it's like a 30-hour time lapse done in like 5 minutes. No, 36 hours in 5 minutes. Really, really cool to see, actually. And it's got a picture of the finished article as well on the same link. Rob's asked, are you doing a live on Friday still?
Yes,
Yeah.
we are definitely doing a live on Friday.
Nice.
I'm pretty much gonna guarantee you that every time we're live, there's gonna be a discount code floating around for the website. So, yeah.
They're both having a cigarette.
Yeah.
Nice.
I need to see what he's doing. What's his plan? Is to run away, to stay there, and what? And once he's done, then we can do Grammar Stall of Poker Free. Because I want to play Grammy.
Willie. Willie. I've moved your bed.
Yeah,
because-
Jason has a
Oh,
massive talent. He does stunning well.
Just step over the potato. Come on. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah.
Oh, bye, Rob. Have a good evening. Sorry, I missed that message.
It's okay. Okay.
Probably make a call on the day, Chris. It's about an hour and a half drive for us.
Yes, I'll make my call later today. Well, not today, this week. I'll speak with. Can I jump in somebody with a car? Because I can't be asked to drive that far.
Did you get the windscreen replaced, Chris?
No, yeah. That's on the list. I'm still debating what to do. Just purchase a brand new one, purchase a second-hand one, or see if I can get to go through insurance.
Insurance is already hefty, isn't it? Probably be better just.
No, the insurance it doesn't affect no claims. So but I need to change the level of cover I have. But, yeah, long story short, yeah.
What are you doing?
You got a table there, Chris?
Where?
No, other Chris. Chris with a C.
Oh.
At Bournemouth.
You're the pumpkin head.
So I was thinking, is that the one that is Jeremy helping you out?
Well, I'm working, so I'm not going. It's on a Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would finish at 8 in the morning, and then
It's not in the centre of Bournemouth either. So if it's a nice day and there's a lot of beach traffic, it's not going to be so bad.
Well, I'm working until 8 in the morning, and then if I just drove from work up, it would take me 3.5 hours. I potentially could do that. Marvin, you want to do four?
No, you can't, because then you have to work on Sunday night as well.
Why do I need to work Sunday night as well?
Because you need to work Sunday night.
Oh yeah, I swapped my shifts. Oh fuck. Yeah, I'm working. Can't.
And this is why she can't be left in charge of nothing.
I am in charge of things.
Of what?
Everything. I'm in charge of everything. I am alpha.
I'm not gonna come in.
You don't need
like from The Walking Dead.
She doesn't need to comment. It is known widely.
Well, you're going to fall, aren't you? You're going to fall off. What are you doing?
Your dogs are all so annoying.
What?
My dog hasn't moved. I told it no, it stayed there. End of story.
Well, I can't cope because I've moved her bed to put the phone there. So.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, I'm going to hop off and get Victoria to bed. So if you're still on later, I'll hop back on. But if not, good evening.
People.
I'm going to follow yours, Mark. I'm going to get some food. But yeah, I might come back on as well in a bit.
No
Remember,
worries.
people,
Thanks for having us on.
Guys.
Congrats again with the launch of the site.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
And good luck to people who are buying stuff today in the mystery box giveaway.
See you soon, guys. Thank you.
All right.
Cheers.
Hi. Anyone who makes a purchase during this stream is in for a chance of getting a £25 mystery box. There is 2 available, courtesy of Postpods and Jason, Haunt of Collector. And it's during the stream only. Plus, we have discount code up on the screen for 10% off. Yeah, leave me alone, Christians, Donna said.
No.
He can't fucking bully me anyway.
Jason, you've been paying Pampos forever, haven't you?
Well, I used to, yes.
Question. Have you ever cohabited with a female for a long time?
Sorry, say again, dude. You went muffled.
Have you ever cohabited the female with a male for a long time?
Literally every single Pantho I paired, the female was like, if the male had stayed in there, the female would have just ate the male.
Well, all the Pampo pairings I've done, I've been like that, but this Machala has been living with a female for about 2 weeks now.
I personally, from talking with other Pantho breeders and what I said myself, I would say then both your spiders aren't Machala.
Oh, they paired?
Yeah, well, that's irrelevant. Some of the Ecuadorian species do. That's why you've got such a mess with the Ecuadorian species.
Is it?
You've got your South Ecuador, obviously your Platyoma, your Speck Nigricolor, Machala, and there's a couple of 3 others which, I mean, if you spoke to Ben Webber, he wouldn't touch those. He was pretty much convinced they were all just hobby hybrids. And when it seemed that when you got sort of genuine, unquestionable same species in the tank, they were very violent pairings, and it's almost like I don't know. I mean, I don't know, Chris. I mean, all animals are different, aren't they? All it's. I paired Ultimarinus 3 times successfully. Every time, twice she killed the male after pairing. One time the male got away. Peter's Eye, again, as soon as the pairing was done, the male had to seriously leg it. I did Costa. What else did I pair? Oh, Speck Goliath. Yeah, she didn't. Yeah, in all fairness, the Speck Goliath, she didn't harm the male. She didn't touch him after they paired. That was successful pairing as well. So yeah, I know certainly the Ultramarines females were very aggressive.
Not yet. The G-Poker should be in stock soon, but not yet.
Yeah, I mean, like the Vespertinus again. I mean, I had the genuine Vespertinus, which doesn't look like the hobby Vespertinus. That's all. I'm afraid it's the Panthobetus genesis is very mixed up, but certainly if you buy Peruvian and Colombian species, they're pure, but the Ecuadorian bag is a mess. In the hobby, obviously there's certain Ecuadorian species which are easy to identify, Ultimarinus being one, Goliath being another. There's a handful of other species that are easy to identify sort of visually, but then you've got a lot which are nigh on impossible to identify visually. So and seem to, compared to other pantho species, breed extremely easy in the hobby, which brought about the questions of how much hybridization is going on. But certainly there is a hobby Vespertinus. It's the same with you've got spec nigricolor, haven't you? Then you've got the actual proper Colombian. I mean, I had the Colombian, the true nigricolor, and I had the Ephemus nigricolor too as well, from both species from Colombia, which again are easily recognizable as slings because they don't have the Christmas tree abdomen.
Oh yeah.
There's a trivia question for you, Chris. To see how good you are. What name a Ecuadorian panther that doesn't have a Christmas tree abdomen?
Ling.
I've literally told you one.
I know. This is how good my memory was because I was catching the OBT mail. Okay. Yeah.
Ultramarinus.
Yeah, Ultramarinus. Yeah.
And Ultramarinus slings are huge.
They are massive. You know,
they are massive.
They underestimate how big they are, and they underestimate how big panthos and xenanthus get. They don't see
some certainly Peruvian panthos get massive. So you're all Peruvian and panthos are your antinuous range. You know, you've got your Puculpas and all that. You've got your big blacks. They're all huge. I mean, the biggest one from Ecuador is obviously the Goliath, which gets to about sort of 9 inches, 8 maybe 9 at a push, but that's your biggest from Ecuador.
They do get big.
Sorry?
They do get big. Xenanthus as well. I mean, I have a lot of people asking me at shows, you know, how big will they get? Big.
Xenanthus whites get huge. Xenanthus whites get 10 inches plus. Ben Weber had a 10-inch female.
Even the males are big. The males are just as big. They're not small.
Well, they get leggy. When they mature, they're leggy as hell, aren't they?
Really leggy. And I mean, trying to get them in like a bra plast, because you do need a bra plast, the 2.5 litre bra plast to catch them. You can't use a cricket cup.
Peter's eye, Panther-Beats Peter's eye males are mega leggy. Proper
leggy. This pairing will be for you.
Sorry?
Megaphobema, Peter C. Been reclassified, Jason. Megaphobema, Peter C. Been reclassified.
Oh, is it really? Oh, I missed that.
It's not a panther. What's this? Why
Jade.
is it? Oh,
what is it?
G. Polkapes. Hannah, Marvin's got fat.
What?
Marvin's feeling fat. Sorry.
Cut his food down then.
I didn't mean it. It's okay. No, he's on a good amount of food. It's just that he goes around and eats Bruce's food as well. He's a bit greedy.
Oh.
He's a bit greedy. What's everyone's favorite species? Like, what is your favorite species? I know that yours is Birops. I know Chris's is P. Metallica. Hannah is probably.
Well, to be honest with you, I've mega fallen in love with baboons now as well.
See, they don't capture me like that. Hannah loves an OBT. She loves a brown spider or an orange spider.
I do. I love mine. I like all the pteronoculus.
But like I said before, for me, blondies take some beating. You know, I know they're brown, but they've just got that awesome wow factor because of the sheer size of them, haven't they?
I'm not bothered about how big a spider is.
You're a girl that size doesn't matter.
Yeah, genuinely, size does not matter. I like a pretty spider. I like I call them my sociable spiders, the ones that sit out and. But I like the OBT. I like the starburst or the carapace.
Yeah, well, that's the way I like the baboons, because they are showy. You know, you've got a
Yeah.
nice wide range of coloration in
They're
them. And
showy without being boring. Like the brachypelmas, they're boring, aren't they? Just sit there.
well, that's
Like
why
a
I've
rock.
never had one, because they don't excite me at all. Neither do
I mean,
avids.
they just sit there. I like the avid. I've never see them.
That's a genus. Like, what's your favourite species?
I know, but we're going
We
around the
used to
region
stuff
here.
in genus then, wasn't we?
You were going by genus. You said Pteronoculus. You didn't say species.
But that's because I think I do love marigold the best. So I think it is the red colour form, but I like all the Pteronoculus, and they kind of all look the same with slightly different colour.
So yours is a Pteronoculus miranus. Red colour.
Yeah.
What's your favourite species, Jason?
Like I said on the last one, you know, for me, Balfouri takes some beating as well, don't they? You know, because with Balfouris, because I've got so many in one tank, it's there's always shit going on in there.
My mouth hates me.
Probably because you keep leaving his lid off.
No, I do not leave that one open. I barely get his door open to put water in there. She fucking runs at me and attacks the water spout. As soon as she sees me going near the tank to put anything in it, she's on me.
Yeah. Don't know. I don't think I've got a favourite.
Yeah, it's always a difficult question to answer, isn't it? It's like, you know, what's your favourite film? What's your favourite song? I mean, your mood alters your favourite, doesn't it?
Yeah, because I do love the Metallicas. I do love them. I think they're pretty showy and they're always out and they're always doing.
I don't know. When I get a favourite something, it sticks until the favourite thing doesn't like me, and then I don't like it back.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. Obviously, I've got my favourite genuses, but like Charlotte's favourite genus is a Chilobrachys. Jeanette's favourite genus is Harpacteria. I do not know enough to even decide. I like everyone I have seen apart from the ones with the long spinnerets, whatever type they are. They aren't my favourite. So the ones with the long spinnerets are like curtain webs and things like that. So they're like, some of them are tarantulas, but they're not quite. They're part of the Mignomorph family, but they're like trues. But then you've got ones that are subfamilies. It goes really intricate. It goes really intricate into the whole web of families. But yeah, they're more like curtain webs. I think my favourite saddle leg is a Cyclocosmia ricketae. And then my favourite species. It is probably my Hynanus, because they come in different colours, but they're the same. They're not different locales. They're not anything. They are just Cyriopagavus Hynanus. But I've got golden ones. I've got orange ones. I've got ones that have molted to be jet black with golden chevroning down their abdomens.
The thing is, it's the spider itself as well, isn't it? Like, I wouldn't have said a Vegans was my favourite, but Morticia's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a twat.
She's a fucking... She's doing a weird thing now. That's what made me say it. I'm like, what is she doing now?
So I had a Tilicatal vegan spider, which I named Morticia, and she was quite an old girl. She's not old, but she's older. She's very mature. And she used to stress me out because she would just be hunched in the corner of her tank, upside down, looking half dead, half curled. So I'd have to like poke her to make sure she's all right. And she would just snap out of it and just walk away like she was normal, and then just have something to eat and drink and go away. And then she would be halfway up her glass, but in a web with half of her legs hanging off the window, being weird. So I gave her to Hannah. So Hannah's now got the stress of looking at Morticia every day doing weird shit.
I don't know why I got off you, because I remember our conversations when you'd always be going, Morticia, Morticia, are you dead? Are you dead? And now I do it.
Yeah, now you do it.
Now I do it.
Thank you, Amy. Simon Fisher just searched for a pulp pantho, and he said, "What the hell is a chicken spider?"
They're basically part of the Peruvian gang. They were, there was a lot of notoriety about them a while back, because it was, a lot of it came from the fact that they got the name chicken spider because locally they were supposed to have attacked chickens, been big enough to attack chickens, and they hunted in packs. The thing was, they come from Tambotota, which is a very wet area, and the tarantulas were photographed in the wild, living in very close proximity to one another. So basically it was a pantho that was said to be kept communally. Now, there were a huge number of fake chicken spiders coming into the hobby. They were just the Antinuous. And again, Ben Webber got some genuine ones from Tambotota, and genuine Antinuous as well from Bolivia, the actual Bolivian Antinuous. I had 2 myself. There was only 12 in the hobby. And yeah, so I had some of the genuine chicken spiders. I had a wild caught one, actually, female. She looked like shit. Again, there's some photographs. If you go on my Facebook page and go into, I've actually got an album called Panther Beaters. It is in there. So yeah, just a huge giant black spider that technically you could keep in small communes, but they certainly did go for each other. They weren't like Balfouris at all. So there was a lot of there was a huge amount of hype around it. Nobody really knew for sure, but certainly in the wild they were photographed living in very, very close proximity. So there was a lot of excitement about these huge black panther beaters that you could technically keep as a commune. But yeah, for the amount of money to get, and the other thing was getting a genuine one, which was very, very difficult to do, because obviously getting spiders out of South America isn't allowed. Yeah, but Ben Webber was the guy to go to. He used to go over to South America and bring the spiders back. So, and that's where I got all my panthers from. The only other person I ever used to get them from was Lee. Whenever Lee got at Spider Shop got something tasty, he used to get in touch with me. Yeah, I had a few very rare ones. Cupius, I had Pantho Volcano, which was extremely rare in the hobby. Yeah, I think I had about 32 species of panther at one point. But yeah, chicken spider. There was a lot of notoriety about them, a lot of bullshit being talked as well. But most people that thought they had a chicken spider didn't. They had an Antinuous. There were very, very few genuine chicken spiders around, and it just sounded good as well. There was absolutely no evidence of them killing chickens. No more. It's no different than bird eater. You know what I mean? It's where the name bird eater came from.
Wow, that's something I didn't know. So there you go, Simon. That's why.
I actually had a Puculpa. I put my Puculpa female, and I've got photographs of. Again, they're on my Facebook page. I got a picture of my daughter holding a molt, me holding a molt. She had fangs that were nearly 3/4 of an inch long, and she was 11 inches. So she was absolutely huge. But again, the Puculpa was a very close relative of the chicken spider.
There you go. Just don't eat him, please.
Hey, that's 2 now. Look, well, I've been on. So I am not the jinx. Or maybe it's a Wednesday thing.
It's a Wednesday thing.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Wednesday steak and blowjob day? So that's technically what's happening.
Oh, is it? Is that what it means?
Well, Wednesday, yes. People always say that. I mean, I don't eat meat and I'm single, so I'm fucking. It's just another day for me.
I fancy an ice cream.
So Jade, hopefully they drop and I'll have some babies as well. But I am getting some H-ball cookies out soon. Actually, I need to check. I think I have another one somewhere.
So if those 2 Balfs and mine are gravid, then Chris, I can get a load of babies out. I can send them to you, can't I?
Yeah.
Well, actually, Jade didn't specify what genus Pulchripes. She didn't say H. Pulchripes or G. Pulchripes. She just said Pulchripes.
H, I bet.
No, it was because the only thing what I had on the site was G. Pulchripes and it's out of stuff.
All right.
Somebody bought it.
H. Porcupines, there's another nice spider for you. They're nice.
I bloody love
I
it.
can remember when they came into the hobby, and if I'm remembering rightly, I can remember who the first person was who bought them. And that was that lad called Lee something or another. I can't remember his surname. He was keeping tranches. He was in the hobby, well into the hobby before I came in. So that was about 20 years ago. But I can remember, and they were 60 quid a sling. I can remember that as well. And that was probably about 15 years ago, maybe. And they were 60 quid a sling when they first came in. H. Paul.
I like how he's hitting here. He's like, oh, I'm
I
done.
just paid 80 quid for a sling the size of a pinhead, and that makes me feel a bit sick.
Sorry?
I said I just paid 80 quid for a sling that's the size of a pinhead.
What was that?
Can't remember. Hold on. It is an Aquasha species blue. I've never heard of it.
Oh, the one from Spa Spiders, the fancies.
Yeah. It's so small. The pressure to keep it alive.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was really inappropriate. I just saw something really funny. Oh God, have they done it? Is it done?
Well, he's washing his pedipalps. She seems happy.
I feel like if sex was actually like this, I'd be bored. I'd be like, go away. I want to get an Uber Eats.
What, you'd be bored if a man just ran into your bedroom, punched you in your vagina, and then ran away again? You'd find that boring.
Yeah, I'd be really bored. I'd be like, is that it?
That doesn't woo her at all.
Fucking hell, that's 90% of my foreplay out the window then.
Right, what else we could put? That's two today. I need to save some for Friday, don't I?
Oh, Finn's using soda as a pillow. That's cute.
Why? I'd suggest you to fucking run, because she doesn't look like she wants to be cuddled anymore.
That's so cute. Ah, you squashy the little dog thing.
The stem of that flower is just.
I know. I was looking at that. That is literally a dildo.
That's why I started laughing.
I thought, I'm not going to be smutty and say something, but
it's even white and crusty on the end.
yeah, penises don't look like that. Does my eyelid look like that? No.
He's still worried about the eyelid thing. Okay.
I was just like, you know, when you're looking, but you keep looking at one dot on the TV because it's just there. That's what it was like for me. It was just.
I was sat here thinking, well, if the spiders don't mate, at least the plants got a hard on.
It is the white crust on the end that makes it a bit worse.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of men you're seeing if they've got a white crust on the end. Seriously. Men with obviously very little in the way of hygiene.
Wow. I haven't seen one for a very long time.
Come in here, boy.
Oh, wow.
I'm trying to save you.
Really hot now.
He's done his deed. He needs to go in his small tube. At least the females eat. Mate, get out of your fucking. Why are you being difficult? Get down. See, it's your tube. Your fancy little.
Yeah, Chris, you're gonna have to fucking change the enclosure, mate, because I'm now like not honest.
It used to look pretty before she laid all the pheromone webbing, and then she decided to web the whole fucking thing up as well.
Yeah, I know that your camera's like there. It's even got a head on it. Even it looks like it's pulled back. Everything.
Right. I will rehouse her on the next one.
You don't need to rehouse it. Just pull the plant away.
What plant? There's no plant here.
That didn't look like that, Chris. I don't want to be funny, but it didn't look like that's the first time you've done that.
I'm a professional, man.
You did that with amazing accuracy, dude.
Yeah, but usually I use these ones.
At least you didn't use your bent stick.
Actually, Jason, where the fuck is my fancy stick? You promised me.
Oh, Jeanette said Scott is the jinx, not Jason.
Yes.
Ah, yeah.
Yes, because Scott's not on, and we've been pairing.
Right, we're gonna blame Scott for this one. Fucking funky.
Yeah. Sorry, Jason. We apologise for all past accusations.
Not an issue at all. You never need to apologise to me.
Yeah. No, we do. But she is very pretty, is it? Look at that pretty girl.
Donna has a question for you. Looks like you get the silent treatment, Donna.
No.
I think he was trying to find a smutty answer using the word tongs.
Yes.
I don't think you'd ever find a man that will complain about having a tongue around his penis.
Yes. Thank you. That helped. You're welcome.
I can't think of a scenario where I'd ever complain about that.
Well, you did actually. You told us, didn't you? You told us that she was rubbish, and you told no.
Yeah, but I didn't complain at the time. I complained after. Because you never know how long you might have to fucking wait to be in that position again.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Well, you didn't have to be in that position again, did you, with that one?
No. Yeah, we'll see what this one's
there was a question like that on Facebook, actually, and I was trying to read through all the comments, but all the women were answering instead of the men, which is annoying when that happens.
What's that, sorry?
A question for the men, and then all these women answer. It's like, are you a man? Are you a man? Are you a man?
What was the question?
What determines a bad one?
Oh, okay. Several things normally. Ringing a mate while she's doing it is one.
Ringing her mate?
Yeah.
What the heck? That's madness. Mate. Hold on a minute, I'm just going to ring Hannah.
Am I doing this right? I know it's called blow job, but he's my ears are bleeding.
Could you imagine that? Hannah'd be like, what the fuck?
Seriously, what are you doing down there?
The first thing you would hear out of Hannah would be, what is that? What is that? That would be the first thing that comes out of Hannah's mouth. What the fuck is that? That's weird. I can hear it already.
Watching your ball slack inflate.
Hi, Carl. Welcome to the random conversation we're just now having.
Only it's not random. It literally kick this off as an artificial plant.
Chris's plant as well.
Very phallic plant.
Yeah.
Looking at my plant.
Well, I mean, you chose it. You chose a plant like that.
Well, no, the plant was nice until she dug it out and turned it upside down. So yeah.
Have you not done it? Have you not done that, Donna? You haven't called a mate. It's like fucking Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, innit? Let me just call a friend. 50-50, ask the audience.
As long as you don't FaceTime, it's not so bad, is it? You look like you're on fucking stars in your eyes, wouldn't you?
I always FaceTime Hannah. It's the only way we talk.
It is. I bet you in our house on the shelf.
I actually made Hannah crease up yesterday because was it yesterday or was it this morning?
What, the poo?
Yeah, I think it was this morning. Was it yesterday?
Yesterday was the giant poo episode.
So my child is tiny. My youngest child is like a little bird. He even eats like a sparrow.
Yeah.
I swear to God, he could have made the Guinness Book of Records. It was coming out the toilet and it was in one piece.
It was the fucking longest poo I've ever seen. And I was like, his torso isn't that how to come out?
The longest poo you've ever seen is that. I mean, surely you've only ever seen your own.
No, not if you live with men and
you
children.
don't go to public toilets. Well, don't flush. I want to have a look first.
You've seen poos when you live with other people. There's frequently men and children don't flush. But this went down the U-bend and then up out of the water.
Out of the water?
One piece. Just long. And
maybe he's related to a Labrador because Labradors do that.
No.
You can give a Labrador £4 of food; it'll manage to do a £10 shit the next day.
That's my speciality is dog poo, and I've still never seen a poo this long.
You have last 5 minutes to place an orders in.
Hannah is around.
Finishing the live at 10 o'clock.
Hannah surrounds herself with fucking dogs that often she can now tell the difference between shoe poo and a poo. So
I think it's my superpower. I can smell the difference between a shoe poo and a normal poo.
as in like poo that's been stepped in.
Yeah.
Shoe poo.
Oh, okay.
She's
See, I was like, that's impressive that I knew that was a poo they'd been trodden in, and everyone else is like, no.
Not really. You just smell shit.
I was like, check your shoes, everybody. Shoe poo. Someone's trodden in poo.
So odd. She spends way too much time with dogs.
I do.
I couldn't cope with a bigger dog than Marvin. Marvin's the biggest dog I can cope with.
What about Bruce?
I don't cope with it. I don't handle him. I don't deal with him. He sits next to me.
Yeah, he's always sitting next to you, snoring and farting.
Right? He don't go nowhere with me.
He does. Don't be mean.
His shit is massive. I'm not standing there picking that up.
Big
Hello, Arachnophoria. How are
big
you?
Easy.
Hello, Arachnophoria.
Sort of easy. Look, they're like big babies. Big babies.
Yeah. I forgot what that was doing.
Hi. Did I wake you up?
Are you doing a live on Friday as well, are you?
Yes, we are doing another live on a Friday.
So is it going to be a regular 2-day a
No.
week thing?
No, but it was more like because I needed to do some stuff in the shed anyway. And I thought, you know what, may as well just do it live.
Well, it's been a week since he got, well, almost pretty much a week since he started he got registered. So it was like, yay! It's been a week and we've already had orders go out and they've already received them and people are loving their stuff and it was just a little fireworks. Shut up putting that stupid face. I'm excited. Zoo on Wheels is alive and kicking and everything's going on and stuff's being added and people are making orders and I posted pictures of all the cool stuff and he did. I didn't post the pictures.
You do the
I've-
Facebook, no?
Huh?
You done Facebook.
Yeah. And then we were doing the write-ups on the website, and it's just being hectic. So it's quite nice. Quite nice.
I just need to add more shit to the fucking website.
Just getting everything sorted. Even though we're still up in the air, it's still really nice to have the support we've been getting.
It is. Actually,
Show your boob off.
Who?
Quick, come closer. No, not that one. We don't want that one. And then we've got the new stuff that we've been wearing.
we're getting that.
So just being quite fast moving and exciting. That's a bit weird.
Well, it's fast moving because you're on wheels.
Yeah. Yeah, Ling.
But yeah, it's been quite fast moving. And that's because Kris decides, he just goes, Ling, my brain's clicking. Ling, we're gonna do this. Bong, it's done. Like, you don't even get a chance to fart and it's done. Then you have to adapt quickly.
That's how you're supposed to do things. Not fucking try to run them for fucking 5 years.
So funny, isn't it? I ask you a question and it takes like 10 years for you to get an answer. How long did it take you to get your roaches, Jason, the first time?
He's the first lot he sent me. He sent them quickly.
Second lot?
Never arrived.
It does whole things quickly. See? It's hit and miss. You just gotta be adaptable to be around him. You have to be ductile.
Yes.
If you're not ductile, you can't be around him. You won't be able to.
Right, everyone. Thank you very much for joining today. And
Thank you to the ones that's made the orders.
Yes, I'm a follower. I'll definitely see you all on Friday. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, see you all on Friday. Thank you all for coming on. And have fun. Enjoy the rest of the week and see you on the weekend.
Bye.
Bye.